There it is. There it is, Mikey.
Excelente. Yeah, I heard. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is now.
Um, yeah. So, before we get into it, tell me how you're feeling and how your body is feeling. If you have any restrictions.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, um, I mean, yeah, obviously, it's the diagnosis has been fibromyalgia, and it's all the affected areas from my old car accident. So I still feel them or feel pain and discomfort in all of those areas daily, 24/7, as long as I'm awake.
Mm,
And anywhere from the like my sorry, like mid neck all the way to my lower back. It's my entire back, neck, both shoulders, mainly my left. And then some pain that comes around like scalenes into my pectoral. So it's a lot of upper body and
hmm
upper thorax and then my whole back. But yeah, so and like this well, I know, but yeah, varying degrees of pain. Like it's never, I don't recall the last time I was at a five or under in pretty much
mm,
any of those areas out of 10 on that 0 to 10 pain scale.
yeah.
My worst areas for the last most recently have been my low back in particular has been really uh flared up and relatively high, like in that sort of like 8 out of 10 kind of range. My mid back has started catching up to that over the last few days, and it's taken away from what usually is my worst trouble spots, which are still bad, but not as bad as those, which is my upper back and neck. So those are still bad. But if we have to rate them on that scale, then neck and upper are like 6-ish out of 10. Mid back is like that 7, 8 out of 10. Low is 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A
Okay.
lot of like high discomfort. Nothing terribly sharp unless I do particular movements. A lot of like
Okay.
strong but dull sort of aching type pain.
Okay. And so, with you saying like certain movements, what are those movements
Um,
that you feel restrictive or restriction?
So it's like usually very like pretty exaggerated movements, right? Like
Okay.
today, I saw my kinesiologist and it's very it's like physio um foundation, osteo foundation. He's got a lot of different foundations
Yeah.
to his what he does, but um like we did a lot of like big exaggerated stretches and it's like to the limits of some of those what would be normal movements anyway. So if I did
Okay.
if I like really, really arched my back, like to what a normal limit would be. Towards the end of that, it would very much be sharp.
Okay.
Um, but as far as typical movements, I'm not too bad. I do have to gauge the odd movement in certain ways
Yeah,
because it
of course.
shifts a lot in my body. So, yeah, not any huge restrictions for movement. My neck uh, movement is usually it's about 80% looking left and about 70% looking right. It's
Hmm.
harder to look to the right. I get locked up.
Okay.
Um, yeah, and then it gets a bit sharp as I get to that limit.
Okay. So, I will explain to you what TRE is. I just wanted to see and check in how you were doing and
Yeah.
know what your restrictions are. We'll go through the exercises, and if there's anything that doesn't feel okay, because we don't want pain
Yeah.
or like we don't want any pain. This is very much just like fatiguing muscles, but no pain. But I know that you've been dealing with pain for a long time, so we don't want to push too hard um, and see where your body goes. And so just keep me posted when we do the exercise and how you're feeling,
Yeah.
and we can adjust. There's some like most exercises are adjustable. Like I can switch them to a better level of comfort for you if you're feeling that pain. Um, and we can activate the muscle in different ways. So
Okay.
just keep
Perfect.
me posted in all of that.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Um,
Dude.
Okie dokie. So I'll tell you a little bit. I know that we've had a chat about TRE and you know a little bit of what it is, but I'll just do my little spiel and
Yeah.
let you know a little deeper because we didn't really go super deep into it. So um, as I told you before, TRE stands for tension releasing exercises, and it's a series of physical exercises designed to actually activate the body's natural tremor response. And it's very gentle. It's involuntary shaking that helps release deep muscle tension and stress and trauma that we hold in the body. it is a gentle, like I said, method, um, but we still want to keep an eye on like how you're feeling. Um, so the tremors actually start in the psoas muscles, and I know that you probably know all your body parts because yeah, you've
All
been
my
dealing.
treatments over the
Yeah,
most
exactly.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So as you know, the psoas muscles are deep in the core, and it actually helps discharge stuck energy from both emotional and physical trauma and stress. And so it helps like bring you back to a state of relaxation and safety and balance within your own body. Um, and so our bodies are actually wired to shake, they're wired to tremor, um, especially after intense stress, like animals they do after escaping dangers in the wild. Like they'll be chased by a lion, and then all of a sudden that's over. They shake and then they go
Yeah.
on with their day. So
Great.
we have the exact same mechanism, but we suppress it by fear of embarrassment or social conditioning, or just disconnection from our own bodies, right? We're taught to kind of disconnect with from ourselves. So TRE actually bring that back safely and very intentionally. So who created that is this guy named Dr. David Berceli. He's an international expert in trauma intervention and conflict resolution. He's worked over 2 decades in war zones, in natural disasters regions, etc. And how he's discovered TRE was actually when he was working and living in war-torn areas, where he witnessed how trauma physically like manifested in people's bodies, especially children and adults under like prolonged fear. And one of the key moments that he actually witnessed was when he was in a bunker with men, women, and children, and a bomb would go off. And what he noticed was that everybody, men, women, children, would actually contract their bodies. And that comes from the psoas muscles, right? It's a protection mechanism. Oh, like something is dangerous, so let's contract and protect our organs, protect our heads. And then he observed that children started to shake, but adults would not. And so um, then he started kind of studying it more, and he obviously noticed that the adults would just suppress it to not scare the children or by fear of embarrassment, like I said. Um, but he realized that that actually that trembling, that shaking is, you have the contraction, and he was wondering like what releases that contraction, and that's the shaking, that's the tremoring. Um, and it actually kind of resets a little bit of your nervous system in stressful situations. Um, so that's how he came up with the exercises. Like he studied the body and to see how we could activate that without being in a stressful situation. And he came up with these 7 exercises that I will show you. Um, and as you know, I think I've mentioned that to you, like um, the benefits that I've observed within myself with working with my own mentor and having a personal practice. It's just helped me develop this like more space within my nervous system, um, and just releasing some stress and some trauma that, as a police officer, we've come across, and it gets stored in the body and we don't release it.
Yeah.
And so I've found a lot of benefits from, dealing with PTSD. And as you know, you were diagnosed with that as well. And so um, my hope is that you can just get some release today.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, and we'll see and observe, and the most important thing is to be present with what's happening in your body. Um, the presence is what will um, complete the stress cycle, if that makes sense. Like if you go to a call, you get stressed, you get like a dump of adrenaline, but you don't complete that cycle, right? And
Yeah,
so it gets stored in the body. So then the TRA will bring that to a completion.
right.
Um, and so it's something quite safe. It's something that is movements are involuntary, but you always have control over.
Right.
Yeah. So do you have any questions about the method?
No, that was, yeah, very well explained. Like, yeah, like you said before, we've touched um on sort of the foundation of what it is and everything before. And yeah,
Hmm.
not really. Yeah, I think I've gotten everything, all the info from you. I've done a little bit of my own research. There was nothing that I would
Nice.
you haven't already either said flat out or alluded to with things. So yeah, no, no questions. I'm excited.
Okay. Okay, awesome. So I will show you the first exercise and then I'll observe you doing it.
Yeah,
If you have any questions while we're doing it or anything that comes up, just let me know. And just like I said, even within the exercises, we just want to observe what comes up
yeah,
without expectations.
yeah.
Um, we're just observing, right?
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
So I will move some things around here. Potato is in the room. If you hear him or if he's being annoying, let me know.
For sure.
Um,
He can
but he's just chewing on a bone right now.
yeah, okay.
Okay. So I want you to see me from head to toe. Can you see
Yeah.
me from head to toe now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me well as well?
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so the first exercise is Um, an ankle stretch and a grounding exercise, super simple. So what you want to do is you want to have your feet with um, shoulder width apart or hip width apart. And what you want to do is you want to go from one side, moving from one ankle to the other one. So you're going to feel a stretch on the outside of this ankle and a little bit on the inside of the
Okay.
other ankle, and then you're going to go back and forth. And this is just to activate the nerve endings in your toes and just to really feel grounded. And you will be doing that about 5 to 10 times each side. And then once you're done, you're just going to shake it out. And I'll go through the other exercise. So I will do this one with you because it's just a grounding exercise. It's just really nice to do at the beginning. So
Sounds good.
let's get up. Um,
Um, if
yeah.
actually first thing, I probably well didn't gauge myself well enough, but I'm gonna run to the washroom for like 30 seconds,
Oh, yes,
empty
please
out,
do.
and then I will come right back. So
Please
before we
do.
get super deep into
Absolutely.
everything, I'll be super quick. Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
No
Do
worries. No
you
worries.
have a view of, do you want a head to toe view of me as well?
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
I think actually maybe I can sit you up on the chair that I just moved, see if that works. I'll just
Yeah, that's great.
maybe a little bit lower, I guess, if you need. Yeah. You good?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. So again, shoulder width apart, and we're just going to go from one side to the other and feeling the stretch on the outside of the ankle.
To the other.
And just, yeah, move from one side to the neck to the other. Um, yeah, there you go. And then just keep moving this. Yeah. Do you feel the stretch on the outside of your ankle?
I can, yeah.
Okay, perfect. And just you can take a deep breath just to feel your toes and your feet on the ground, help you ground. You know, when you think you're about at a like 5 to 10 times,
That's
you can stop it and shake it out. Yeah, awesome. Okay, I'll show you the,
that
what's
inner
that?
that inner stretch. The inner one is a little bit tougher to get, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fair. As long as you're feeling a stretch in the ankles.
Oh,
Um,
sorry, I'm
yeah.
being buzzed right now. I just want to
Oh
see.
yeah, yeah.
The Amazon, sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Hello. Oh yeah, one of the things. And I was right. So
Okay, so the second exercise I'll show you and then you can do it. You can use your desk or a wall or a chair.
okay.
You just want to hold on to something to just keep your balance.
Okay.
That's going to be a calf raise, so I'm sure you've done that before.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, so you just want to go on the ball of your foot. Keep your knee bent. I don't like try to not hyperextend it.
Yeah.
Um, and the foot that's not working will lift it up,
Okay.
and you're going to go up on the ball of your foot and then come back down. And then you're going to go up again. So we want to do that until you hit about a 7 out of 10, but we're not talking about pain here. I know that you were talking about like the pain
Right.
scale earlier. We're not
Mhm.
talking about pain. We're actually talking about fatigue. So we don't want pain or burning. I know it's an interesting concept because we're used to just pushing.
Yeah.
Um, but I just want you to try and keep track of what when the muscles start to getting fatigued without that burning muscle gym sensation. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It does for sure. Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna do that. There's no count, but
Okay.
you're gonna do that until you're at a 7 out of 10,
Okay.
up and down like this.
Are you always going to be balancing with one hand, and then is it the opposite foot that's going to calf raise, or can you stay facing the same way and it's
Yeah,
out?
yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't
Okay.
matter as long as you're just kind of holding on to something to just keep your balance and focus on that one muscle.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
And then once you're at a 7, you're just going to shake it out, and then you're just going to switch legs and go into your calf raise.
Okay. Perfect. Sounds
Any
good.
questions?
No, no, I think that's good. Hopefully you can hear
Okay,
me from a distance, but
I can, yeah.
I'll just use my. You can still see me from way back there.
Why don't you come a little bit closer and just hold that desk there that you
Oh yeah.
have? Yeah,
Oh,
right there. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just so I can see you
Oh,
better. Does that feel okay?
it's all good.
Okay. Okay. And again, there's no pushing through pain or burning. It's mostly just fatiguing. And when you feel like you've hit it, you can just shake it out and switch.
Feel it about
Yeah,
there.
awesome. Just shake it out. That leg that was working. Yeah, perfect. And then the other one.
Yeah, similarly about there.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Good. Hey.
Yeah.
Um, the third exercise is to actually activate the glute muscles and to stretch the hamstrings. Excuse me, sir. Over there.
There you
Um, are you okay with bending forward?
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
do like candy cane type stretches, so I do the full like what yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you're okay with that. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Just
what you
sometimes
wanted to,
depends I can have flare-ups, but if I do, I'll let you know.
okay, yes, please do. Keep me posted. So what you want to do is you want to again have your feet shoulder width apart. One is going to be in the back. That's going to be your kickstand foot. And then the front foot is going to be the one that you want to activate, the glute, and then stretch the hamstring. So I'll show you what it is, and then you can do it. So you're going to bend forward. What you want is to have your neck really relaxed, your jaw super relaxed. So when you're in this position, you will feel the no, no. You will feel you will feel the hamstring stretch here. Can you
Okay.
see my whole body? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can.
Um, and then what you want to do is you want to sit like you're sitting on a chair. So you're going to activate your glute muscle. This one is not working. It's just literally to keep your balance.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're going to go back up to stretch the muscle and down. And you're going to do this again until you hit your 7 out of 10.
Yeah. Just get the
And while you keep um, your neck and jaw quite relaxed.
yeah.
Once you hit your 7, you're going to shake it out. You're going to switch over and do the exact same thing. Neck relaxed, sit back in your heel, and to feel your glute muscles activate. And then you're going to go back up and down. And then once you hit your 7, you're going to shake it out.
Good.
Any questions?
No, no question.
No question.
Okay. So
So
yeah,
one
stand.
foot staggered, yeah.
And then we're sorry, did you have hand placement? That was one thing I didn't quite.
Yeah, I had my hands on the floor, but if you don't get your hands on the floor, you can use your couch or your desk to just keep it as like a hold.
It should be okay. Hopefully on the floor. If not, I'll adapt. But yeah.
Okay. Um, so yeah, exactly. So you want to bend your, yeah. Do you feel it in your right glute when you sit down like a chair?
Yeah, coming up the hamstring, just into the glute a bit. Yeah.
Perfect. And then you're going to go back up to stretch the hamstrings. Yeah, and the head. Yeah, there you go. And so when you feel the fatigue, like I said, 7 out of 10, you're going to come up and shake it out and do the other leg.
Stay about there. It doesn't take much.
Yeah. No, and it's interesting because the fatigue is so much different than when we work out at the gym, right?
Oh yeah, very
It's
much.
very it's way less than what we're used to.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
shake it out. Yeah, you did. And then same thing on that leg. And yeah, the neck. Perfect. Yeah, that's great. Make sure you keep your head down even when you bend. Yeah, there you go.
Sam about there.
Nice. Shake it out. Great. Okay, so the next one is going to be stretching the inner thighs and the lower back. So we want to make sure that we keep track of the sensations in your body so that we don't push too hard because you have pain there right now. So, um, you want to have your legs wider than your shoulders. Um, whatever feels comfortable. We don't want too wide, but we want wider than the shoulders. We want to bend in the knees still. And what you want to do is you want to fold forward, have your neck very relaxed as well, just like the other exercise. And what you want to do here is you want to take 3 deep breaths in the middle. And then you're going to go to one side. Can you see me here?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
Okay.
going to go to one side and take 3 breaths. And that's when you're going to feel your lower back.
Yeah.
Um, so we just want to be mindful of that.
Okay.
You're going to take 3 breaths here. Then you're going to go to the other side, take 3 breaths. And then last one is you're going to go in between your legs backwards and you're going to go 3 breaths here. And once you're done, you just roll up and shake it out.
Yeah. Sounds
So
good.
there's no scale of 7 to 10 here. It's just
Yeah.
taking breaths.
3 breaths. Okay.
Um, yeah.
Good. It'll be relatively. I'll go sideways again, but.
Yeah. If you can just move back or just a
Oh,
little bit. Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
um, actually, yeah, I'll do it past my couch just because
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
get my
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, a little bend in the knees so that we don't hyperextend. Yeah. Does that feel okay?
yeah.
Okay. So 3 breaths here. Then once you're done, you're going to move to one side. How's your lower back there?
That's okay.
Okay. 3 breaths here. And once you're done, you move to the other side. Do you feel a bit of a stretch in your lower back?
I do, yeah.
Okay. And then once you're done there, you're going to go in between. Yeah, there you go. And 3 breaths there. And once you're done, just roll up gently so you don't get too dizzy. And shake it out. Nice. Okay. The next one is actually activating or stretching the psoas muscles. So let me know how that feels as well on your back.
Yeah.
Um, so again, shoulder width apart, a good bend in the knee here. And what you want to do is you want to put your hands like you're putting your hands in your back pocket. And we don't want to back bend here. We actually want to push the hips forward so that you feel a little bit of a stretch in the front. Um, so you can either look up. It doesn't feel good to me to look up, so I actually look forward or I look down, whatever feels good on your neck. But we just want to focus on just extending the front body here. So you're going to take 3 breaths facing forward, and then you're going to move to one side with your mouth open. Take 3 breaths and look over your shoulder if that feels okay on your neck,
Yeah.
as much as you can. 3 breaths, 3 breaths on the other side, and then once again in the middle, and then come back up and shake it out.
Okay. Sounds good. So
Any
that's
questions?
no.
No?
Um,
Okay.
good here.
Yeah, that's good. So shoulder width apart. Yeah. Keeping a good bend in the knee. Perfect. And pushing forward with the hips. Yeah.
Yeah, I think looking straighter down is better for me too.
Yeah. Perfect. Once you're done your 3 breaths, you're going to look over one shoulder. Does that feel okay? Yeah. And then you're going to move to the other side. And then back to center for 3 more breaths when you're ready. And once you're done, you can shake it out. Perfect. Okay. Next one is the last one standing. Then we're going to be going to the floor and we're going to start the floor sequence and start tremoring. Um, so the next one, you might have to move your computer because you need a wall because it's a wall sit.
Yeah.
But I'll show you first and
Oh, yeah.
then we can,
Oh,
yeah.
but
So wall sit. Um, so what you want to do is you want to make sure that your knees are not over your toes. You can still see your toes. You want to go down to about a 5 out of 10 on the fatigue scale. And once you hit your 5, you're going to wait till it builds up to a 7. Once you hit your 7, you're going to go back up a little bit on the wall. Wait till it goes back down to a 5 on the fatigue scale. Once it goes back down to a 5, you're going to go back down and hit your 7 again. So we're going to do that for about 3 to 5 minutes. So you're here, it's a 5, you're hitting a 7, go back up a little bit, you're back down to a 5. I'm going to go back down on the wall, wait to hit your 7, and back and forth doing that. Once you are done this, we're going to shake it out. And I'll let you know when we're hitting the time.
yeah.
So once I let you know, yeah, you shake it out, and then what you want to do is you want to push yourself off the wall and go into a forward bend with your knees really bent
Oh,
and your neck really relaxed. We'll stay here for about a minute
okay.
and then come back up and then shake it out.
Okay.
Any question?
Good. No. I guess yeah.
Okay.
I'll wait for your kind of, or should I? Will I be waiting for you to tell me when to go from 5 to 7, or am I just gradually doing that back and forth myself?
Yeah, yourself. So you want to track where you're at.
Right.
Um, so
Can you
yeah,
spot? Can you see me? Okay.
that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. So yeah, now you want to hit your 5 and then let it build to a 7. Yeah, there you go. It's normal to sometimes feel the tremor coming in now. Also normal to not feel it. But if you feel any sensations like that, just keep track, be observant. How does this feel on your body?
Um, it feels okay. It doesn't feel
Yeah.
like nothing feels painful, but it yeah. Can already feel like tiny bit of almost fatigue in the legs, I guess, but it's not
Yeah.
a lot, just a
Yeah, so we want,
tiny start of it.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we want to keep track of that. And if you feel too tired, we don't have to hit the 3 to 5 minutes.
Sounds good.
Um,
I think I've felt it with like exercise like this before. I can usually still go for a while, even if I feel it a bit off the bat. But
yeah,
okay.
we just don't want to go over that 7. So there's no shame in having to stop before. I often will.
Okay. That sounds good. So far, so good.
Okay.
But yeah, it doesn't feel there's no I don't feel too much tension anywhere or anything
Okay.
like that.
Okay. We have about a minute left.
Sorry.
What's
What was that?
that?
Oh no, sorry.
Oh,
I
I
thought.
said I said we have about a minute left.
Oh, okay. You find should I be like ultra relaxed, or should the small of my back, should I be pressing the small of my back into the wall at all, or no, or just
Whatever feels comfortable to you.
yeah?
Um,
I'm like
we're
just based off of it. If I'm comfortable, I can push it
yeah,
easy enough against, but neutral is like a barely off of it. So yeah,
and that's yeah, because we all have a curve in our back, right? So yeah,
just want to make sure I'm not missing like a press or something.
yeah, yeah, for sure, absolutely.
Miss that
It's
again.
not that specific, you know, it's like we're just trying to tire out your quads right now. And I forgot to mention that that's the goal is to tire out your quads. So if you feel in your quads, then that's great. So once you're ready, you can come up and go into a forward bend, push yourself off with your hands and go into a forward fold with your knees really, really bent. Yeah, there it is. Your neck relaxed. Yeah, that's great. And just observe what's going on in your body. If anything is coming up emotionally, um, yeah, just keep track. And when you're ready, you can roll back up slowly. Nice. And shake it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit of low back tension, but
Okay.
yeah. Well, again, my low back has been my problem area for a while. And one other thing,
Yeah.
I don't remember if I've mentioned this before, but for a very long time now, if I lay supine just on my back on like even a semi-firm or firm surface, my low back has a tendency of seizing up on me very quickly.
Okay.
It it's inevitable. It happens. I just have to be cautious in how I get up. It doesn't like spasm necessarily when I'm on my back, just
Yeah.
have, but it just can make
Yeah.
to adjust a little bit sometimes, and then I always have to roll sideways before I get up.
Yeah. Which is what we do in TRE is you're gonna
Oh,
roll sideways before actually getting up. And what we can do because you have a bolster, we
hmm.
can put that under your knees if
Yeah,
that feels better for your lower back. So
yeah.
we can adjust.
Okay. I
And,
think one
and,
way
and
that adjusts too is if I put like a small, even like a thin pillow under my just my glutes, under my butt, that does help
perfect.
take tension off my lower back a bit. So I'll throw one under. Yeah, maybe.
Perfect. That's great. That's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, we can totally do that. Okay, thanks for letting me know.
Yeah. It's
Okay, so the next ones are the floor sequence.
okay.
Um,
Well,
so
move while
what
I
you're
watch, but yeah.
let sorry, Alfred is a little needy right now. I'm just gonna put him in my room. I'll be back in
Oh
two
yeah, yeah.
seconds. Sorry
Yep.
about that.
Oh, no worries at all.
Come on, let's go. Good boy. Come on up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Good boy. Lie down. Lie down. Okay. Sorry about that.
Oh, good.
So, um, the first one is going to be a butterfly position. Does that feel okay on your body?
A butterfly position. I don't
I'll
know.
show you this one. So feet together and knee wide,
Okay.
knees wide.
Yeah.
Um, if that doesn't feel okay, we can adjust. So I'll
Okay.
show you this one, and if that
That
doesn't feel, what's
I've
that?
done this one before. Then I just didn't know it was called that. But yeah, I have.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It'd be okay. Again, I've done some low back work, but I'll gauge how it is. Yeah.
Okay, and even you can put a pillow under if you need to.
Yeah, yeah. I've got one more sitting on one here. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So the first one is just relaxing in the butterfly position for about a minute. And once you're done the minute, which I'll let you know, what you want to do is you want to push through your feet and lift your hips up without really using your glutes. So you want your glutes to be quite relaxed. It's through your feet by extending the front of your body.
Oh, okay.
And here the tremor can happen as well, normal, but also normal if it doesn't. So you want to stay here for about a couple minutes and I will let you know. If it feels too much, you can cut back down and then go back up.
Okay.
Um, we'll do that for about a minute or two. So then we're going to take another minute to relax here. And once that minute is over, what we're going to do is we're going to lift our knees up 3 times, a couple inches each time. So that's about like a couple inches. You'll stay here for about a minute or so, and then a couple inches again, and then a couple inches again. And you'll feel muscles getting tired here. And once we're done, the third one, what you want to do is you want to put your feet flat on the ground with shoulder width apart, and we're going to see what your body starts doing. And we're just going to be observing. And the tremor might come in at that time, and that's the tremoring position. So once you tremor, you probably want, I know because of your neck, you probably want to put a pillow under your neck if that feels better. And let's put a pillow under your pelvis too.
Yeah, perfect.
Um, and, your lower back, sorry. And then we'll work with it.
Sure.
So breaks are really important because breaks are actually what helps you integrate in your body the releases. So once I'll tell you when to break, but if you do feel like you need a break, please take it. You don't need my permission to take it, just take it.
Sounds good.
Um, so how you want to break is very easy. It's just you extend your legs
Yeah.
and you relax here and um, eyes closed, eyes open, depending on how comfortable you feel. You just want to observe what's going on in your body. Um, and then once the break is done, which doesn't have a time limit, but we want to go back into it and try and tremor again. You go back into this position, which is the same, just knees parallel, and go into the tremor.
Okay.
If you want to stop it, because you are always in control, like I said, even though your body might be moving in ways that you're not used to or involuntary movements,
Right.
um, if it feels too overwhelming, and that's crossing over the 7 out of 10,
Right.
um, what you want to do is you just want to extend your legs and flex your feet and engage your quads. So that's going to stop the tremor
Okay.
altogether.
Yeah.
Um, and by the end, at the end, when we're done, which I said is about 15 minutes, you
Mhm.
can extend your legs, flex your feet, and we're going to roll to one side, take about a couple of minutes here, and then come up and we're going to chat about how your body feels and um, the things. So that was a lot of information. I will I will
Got
help you through it.
it. Yeah, just
uh,
realized shelf right here. I can probably put you there, and that might be more optimal.
yeah, so turn sideways. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just grab a chair. Yeah,
That's
that's
a
great.
good.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. I probably
So
won't be able
butterfly.
to do like a pelvic like flattening or spread. I don't
No,
know.
that's okay.
But
That's
yeah.
okay. You go where you feel comfortable.
Okay.
And so that's great. So we just want to feel the ground and take some breath to come back into our bodies. And we'll be here for about a minute. So once you're ready, you can push off the floor from your feet and lift up yeah, How does that feel in your lower back?
Actually gives it a little bit of relief.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that, sorry, how
So
long?
you
Spent?
stay up for about a minute,
Oh, okay.
and if it's too intense, you can come back down. But like I said, tremor might happen here. You might feel a little shaking or
Good, I think.
um, what's that?
I think I feel a little bit already.
Yeah, where do you feel it?
Um, Glutes, I think, mostly like,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And let's try and relax your glutes um, as much as you can. I know it's a bit of a difficult one, but pushing through your feet more. And once you're ready, you can come down and go back into the relax position. No, in the butterfly position
Oh,
still.
no, yeah, my bad.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. But just relaxing, yeah. No hip
Yeah, I started
flexion.
with a bit of shake and the legs
Yeah. Okay.
and or in hamstring, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that feel okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And so from here, what you want to do is you want to lift up your knees about a couple inches. Yeah, just right there. And you might feel more of that tremor, that shaking. And again, we just want to observe and stay neutral about what's going on in our bodies. And you can lift up a couple inches again. Lift up your knees a couple inches. Yeah. We'll stay there for another minute. What are you noticing here?
Yeah, I'm noticing some trembling again through it's like the entire upper leg, both legs.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
I think it's mild, but it's getting pretty constant.
Yeah. You can lift up your knees a couple inches again. And that's going to be the last time. And then after this one, we can now put our feet flat on the ground.
I feel a little bit in my core too,
Okay.
just very, very light compared to the legs, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
noticing.
there. Good. hmm Good noticing. And that's really all we want is just to notice what's going on in the body. Then you can put your feet flat on the ground, about shoulder width apart. Yeah. And and see what's happening in your body, see if the tremor is still there.
It's still there,
Okay. We'll just observe that
both
and
legs. And
yeah.
a little bit of core, like very big.
Okay. And just invite it.
Stronger in the hamstrings now,
Hmm.
less.
Okay. And the tremor is different for everybody. It can be subtle and it can be more intense. Um, but again, just keep observing what's going on, and I'll check in with you as well. What are you noticing?
And it's spiked up more all throughout my upper legs, and it's a bit more intense now in the quads, and a bit more almost smaller but more rapid in the quads versus
Okay.
the arms.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's going up my glutes as well.
Okay.
Again, just barely into the core though, not a lot,
Mm,
but
okay. And that's okay.
oh yeah, it's intensifying. Again, legs, upper legs, and glutes.
Okay. Does this feel okay?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's strange, but yeah, it feels. But yeah, I've been very much just like letting it, inviting it, kind of as you said.
That's great. Is there any emotions that come up with that?
Yeah, um, almost hard to explain what it is specifically, but the emotional part is coming from very much from my core.
Mm,
You can almost, yeah, you can almost feel it going into my torso a little bit more.
mm.
It does
Can you
feel,
name that an emotion? There's no wrong answer here.
um, it does feel like a bit of almost like an overwhelm, like
Mm,
almost when you're like about to have a cry, I guess,
mm.
in a very releasing kind of way, but it's seems very elusive as far as what I can call it though.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Are you okay being with that?
yeah, and
Okay.
yeah, I've got much more tremor through the leg, through my
Mm,
entire hip area, back and front.
okay.
It does feel like there's some negative emotion trying to kind of purge its way out a little bit.
Mm,
closest I can call it is maybe like, I mean, there's sadness, but there's maybe like a sorrow type feeling.
Hmm. And are you ho okay holding that?
Yeah.
Just observing, trying to not um, attach a story to it, but just seeing the emotion for what it is and letting the tremor work his way and complete that cycle. If it does get too overwhelming, though, just let me know when we take a break. Actually, maybe I'll invite you to take a break right now, if that feels okay. What are you noticing?
Yeah, a bit of both a bit of a release and a bit of a relief, I think.
Mm. Mm. Just bathe in that for a minute.
I think it's
Say that again.
definitely a relieving feeling,
Mm-hmm.
release and relief.
Yeah, let's just stay in that for a little bit. There's no rush, but if you want to go back into the tremoring position, if that feels okay, or if you need more time, that's okay too.
Back into this position, the
Yeah, yes, yeah, yeah, correct.
oh, it
Just
does
re-invite.
not
What's
take
that?
does not take long for it to come through.
Yeah.
It's subtle, but it's already there, like right away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Where is it at? Is it in the same area?
Yeah, starting just in the legs, kind of hamstrings a little bit, getting a bit into quad.
Okay.
Stronger and going back up into like the glutes and then it's
Okay. You're just kind of building your relationship with that tremor and with your body again.
you're inviting it.
Say
You're
that
telling
again.
I think I'm relatively good at inviting it. Every time I'm kind of opening up more, I can feel it come on stronger every time.
Yeah. Is there something going on in your stomach there that I saw?
Yeah, it's moving up in there again with the
Okay.
report. Yeah.
Okay. What are you noticing now?
Emotions are very much kind of like
Hmm. Is that okay for you to hold? Yeah. Is that the same emotion as earlier?
seem a little stronger this time.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly just sadness.
Yeah. Coming up to be released, right? Say that again.
Oh no, I asked what you
Oh,
said.
yeah. Oh, you asked me what I said? Oh, sorry. I said it's coming up to be released.
Oh, oh,
Mhm.
that's like this one feels more overwhelming.
Okay. Do you, why don't we take a break?
I'm okay to sit with it maybe for another minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. As long as it doesn't go over a 7 and you feel like you can hold it. We also have a couple minutes left, so if you want to stay in it just to help it release, that's okay.
Well, maybe let's do that over Wednesday.
Okay. Okay to hold. What are you noticing in your body with that emotion?
Feel it in my chest, my throat, behind my eyes. And it was my eyes started twitching a little bit too.
Mm. Hmm.
It's like a shudder, but like strong, but also a little simple.
Mm. So I'll invite you to extend your legs now and flex your feet. Coming to an end here. Just flex your feet towards your toes towards your nose
Oh,
and just yeah, to stop the tremor. And then I'll invite you to roll to um, your left side towards me. And we'll stay there for a couple of minutes and just integrate. Come on up to a seated position, pushing with your hands so that you feel supported.
What's that?
Just coming up to a seated position, just pushing through your hand there. Ah.
Oh, that's what it is there. Oh my God.
Can you
Sorry.
come? Yeah, so I can see your face.
Oh,
I still can't see your face.
oh, sorry. Oh my God, it's under my desk.
Just
Here we go. I'll do this.
there it is. There it is. What are you noticing in your body?
Um, right now, physically, my body feels very much like I do after an osteopathy session. Um, Very sort of tingly and light throughout, and I feel a little bit maybe lightheaded, and that's usually a sign that there was some significant release. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, yeah, it was a lot of emotional release.
Yeah, yeah.
So, emotional releasing session of any kind I've ever had. And I've done, I don't know how many different types of treatments and all sorts of things over the years now.
Hmm. Hmm. Do you still feel a little overwhelmed with it right now?
A little bit, but less so now. It wasn't overwhelming. I should just to clarify to the point of like
Hmm.
not being able to handle it because I think a lot of
Yeah.
people overwhelming too much, right? It wasn't quite
Hmm.
that level, but like more than like a big flood, right? Something you're not quite maybe
Right.
prepared for, but not
Okay.
not overwhelming and that I couldn't um handle it or that it was too uncomfortable.
Too intense. Yeah. Okay.
That was
Um,
incredible.
do you feel like you're back? How do you feel like on a scale of 1 to 10 when it comes to like feeling grounded? What do you feel right now? Because I know you said you're kind of a little like lightheaded.
I mean, if I went into this at like a 0 or 1, or sorry, like 0 being grounded or 10 being grounded, sorry.
Sorry, 10 being grounded, 0 being ungrounded.
Oh, okay. If I came into this at like a 9 or 10, like feeling good and grounded, sitting through a lot of that, that took me up to uh, like a 3, 2, and then now I'm probably back to like a 7, 8, maybe.
Like
Still coming
so
back.
10 being grounded. So
Yes,
you're
yes.
starting to come
So
back. Okay.
starting to feel more grounded. It's been like almost like a count down or a count up, whatever, to back to that, but it's slowly getting back to some groundedness.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair. How's your body feeling like the pain and what's going on there?
I feel sore, still in most areas, but in a lot of ways, I mean, some of it I know I was going to feel post kinesiology or kinesis
Mhm.
appointment I had earlier. Um, but also more than what I felt coming home from that. And just in a way of like that kind of soreness, like that, like you've worked a muscle group and it's sore, but it's not painful and it feels good. It's like you've worked it out or worked
Mm.
something out. It's hard to describe. So yeah, sore and
Hmm.
lit up, but not in like a detrimental or a bad way.
Right. Like fatigue.
Yeah, yeah, I guess yeah, yeah,
Mm. Awesome. Okay.
yeah,
What do you have planned for the rest of the day? I know you had a lot of like, you know, big releases today with a couple appointments.
yeah. Right after this, I am gonna take an Epsom salt bath and have some ginger tea and I'm going to chill out and just yeah, eat some good food and just have a relaxing night. I kind of made sure I didn't have anything on the go tonight, so
Nice.
except the only thing is that Rob's second baby was just born today.
Oh,
And
oh,
they may do visiting potentially after 8 p.m., but more likely
yeah,
tomorrow. So, like, cool. We'll just maybe do it tomorrow. But it'd be great to see a little newborn baby today as well. So that's
absolutely. And honestly, like the Epsom salt in the tea is awesome. And sometimes it's what we need is to socialize as well. And babies can't bring any more joy in this world.
yeah,
So
exactly. So yeah,
yeah.
that would
So
be it.
see how you're feeling. But yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, you know where to reach me
yeah,
if anything comes up. Um, and I will message you tomorrow and see how you're feeling after this and see how your sleep was and um but
no,
yeah,
thank you so much.
you're
That was also so well guided and explained and everything. But whew, yeah,
oh,
yeah,
thanks.
yeah, I
Thanks,
got
Mikey.
it with you too. That was amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Thank you for being part of this.
Yeah,
Let me
thank
just stop the
you.
recording and we can
Sure.
chat a little bit.
Okay.